What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Y'all probably here because the title of this video, man. Check engine light after cosmetic mods? That's an interesting one, right? Probably wondering what the fuck happened, how you do that, man? Well, I don't know, bro. My guess is just as good as yours, bro. But we'll get into that. Let's take a look at this loaner car that they gave me. It's a kind of sexy little thing, man. Not even a little thing, I'd say. We got the 530i. This is nice. Just like for a daily. It's a big body. It's kind of like a boat. But this is a cool spec, man. It's a new five. I think this is a 2025. It's not a bad looking car. I used to not really like these new 5 series, a lot like a lot of other people. But I guess the thing with BMW is that some of these cars take a while to grow on you. It was the same way with the G80s. The M3 that I got, I really didn't like it when it first came out either. I was like, what is that bucktooth build, bro? But it grew on you. And I think this car looks better in person too, man. It's a nice little loaner that they gave me. Folks over at BMW were pretty nice. Gave me something nice to drive around while they take 2 weeks with my car. But let's just check this out and then we'll talk about everything else. This is not really a bad car at all, man. Look at this shit. White interior. Hold on. The iDrive display is like the same thing. They got this thing updated. You can't see it right now because of the daytime, but it's a little refreshed from like the M3. The ambient lighting looks a little different. I don't know if that's just a 5 series thing or is it, I think the new M3 doesn't come like that, but the 5 series does. I know that for sure. The new M5 has the same type of ambient lighting situation. The M3 does not actually. But this is nice. This is really nice. I showed my girl the other day and she was like, I would love to be in a car like this. I think this is a 4 cylinder. I was trying to have fun with it, but I couldn't find. I think what BMW does now is that they lock their cars, man. Like they don't allow different modes. Cause I imagine this is the mode button right here, right? And it's not telling me on here. And I don't know if you guys can see the head-up display, but the head-up display right now says only cruise control available. I've never seen that before. I've had a couple of loaners with BMW. I don't know if that's something new that they're doing, but I think they're locking the cars. Um, and then you go here to my modes, and you can go to sport mode, which does actually, I guess it does throw it in a little bit of a sporty setting. The car does like run a little faster, and then also it hugs you from from the driver's seat. Like the driver's seat kind of hugs into your the bolsters hug into your sides, so that's pretty cool. But as far as like, I was trying to see if I could swing this thing, man, or just have a little fun with it. I couldn't find the traction control settings or anything, so they do lock the car, I think. But anyways, beautiful car, nice little sedan daily situation if you're into something like that. Um, but yeah, car's been in the shop. Car's been in the shop for almost a week now, man. I gotta check engine light like 2 days after I got everything uh done to it. So I was like, what the fuck possibly happened? I really don't know how something like that would happen, with just cosmetic upgrades. I mean, all I did was get some carbon fiber parts. There was nothing being done to the engine. I did lower it. That wouldn't have done it, you know. The only thing I can think of, at least from the install, is when they put the engine cover hood on. When they put the engine cover on into the on top of the engine, if they had to like loosen, if the dude had to loosen the strut bars, and as he was taking off the old one and putting on the new one, perhaps, possibly, um, he knocked the sensor loose or something. But the code, I got the code read from one of my homies too, and before I took it into BMW, and the code was like a fuel sensor code. So the fuel sensor code was thrown code. That's the same thing that BMW found. They checked all the like uh the fuel sensor system all the way up the chain, and they told me they couldn't find anything as far as like a mechanical issue. So at this point, it just takes them a while, man, especially with the warranted cars. It takes them a while to like do things. They're slow with like ordering the necessary part. I feel like if they had just you know, bought the sensor, thought it was a sensor issue, and replaced the sensor, we probably would have been done by now. But they've had a car for about a week. They've been trying to like, I guess, you know, it's good because they're trying to do their due diligence and make sure no other faults are being found. So they did a thorough inspection, and they were asking me like it potentially could have been like my Starlight headliner. Interesting enough, is what they were saying. Because like it was attached to the fuse box, and they thought it might have been causing the short. But they removed that, and they did a couple of they removed it from the fuse box, and they did a couple of test runs, and the light popped back up. So at this point now, we're at the point where they're replacing the fuel sensor. That should be happening either today or tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get my car back tomorrow. Hopefully, man. That's what they said. So I missed that thing, man. But yeah, hopefully I'll get it back tomorrow. Anyways, uh, where was I? Yeah, I don't know why that could have happened. Maybe another thing, which is probably the most likely cause, if I'm being real. I got the car detailed the next day, and I had my brother do a engine bay detail. So he did the whole shebang where he washed it, and he used the air compressor to like get out all the water and stuff. But that's like the biggest thing I think could be the reason for the sensor failing, if it is in fact the sensor that has failed. I'm pretty sure that is what it would be. The car was driving just fine. And it kept actually the light kept going on and off a couple of times before it really just stayed on. So I actually waited a little bit. I waited like 3 days to take my car to the dealership. Um, After that light started coming on and off, and then consistently on. But fuel sensor, fuel level sensor, maybe. I don't know. We'll find out once it's replaced and put on there. I'm hoping to get an update from them sometime today. For the last week, though, I've been enjoying this car. I mean, it's not much to enjoy after you're coming from an M3, as far as like having fun, spirited driving in it. But it's a nice refresher. It's a nice like little break from the fast cars, and into something a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more big and comfy. I really do like that white interior though. Makes me think I should have gone with like the Alpine white interior. But nah. Let me backtrack on that, bro. My Fiona red is the way to go. Some of these body lines though, like you don't see it when you're looking at the pictures of the new 5 series. You don't appreciate it as much, but some of the body lines on the new 5 series are actually really nice. And the grill was a big like thing for me. I didn't know if I was gonna like the grill, but I do like it in person. Peep these body lines though. Shit. They're like subtle little details that you do notice in person. Not a bad looking car. It's growing on me. I can't imagine what the M5 looks like. If this looks like this, the M5 probably looks kind of mean, bro. So let me stop with the M5 hate. But anyways, y'all, just wanted to give y'all a little quick little update on the car right now. I missed that thing. I'm wanting to make more content on it, and this kind of threw me for a little delay, but it'll be back with me soon. It'll be back with me soon, and we'll get back to that shit. So I'll keep y'all updated, man. Peace.